All right, so this is basically the origin story of Resident Evil 8's main villain, Mother Miranda. Is that in the early 1900s, her daughter died from the Spanish flu, and grief stricken, she wandered into the forest and then wandered into the cave. She went deep down into the cave and she found a gigantic mold baby, a gigantic mold fetus thing, and she touched the mold fetus and she got mold baby powers and she became a mold person, and I guess it gave her immortality. So she's just been using the mold to experiment on people, and she used it to create the 4 Power Ranger villains that you have to defeat during the game. And then turns out Ethan, the guy you play as in 7 and 8, in 7, turns out you actually get killed, is what's revealed. You died in the beginning of RE7, but like the mold perfectly fused with your body somehow. So turns out you've been a mold man this whole time, which is why you can get your limbs cut off and then just splash some green herb juice on it, and like you can reattach your limbs, which makes a certain amount of fucked up sense. So then after you survive in RE8, you go off with your wife, and unknowingly you, a mold man, have a mold man baby with your normal wife, which results in a half mold baby, half normal baby, which the villains kidnap in the beginning of Resident Evil 8, because Mother Miranda, the 1900s mold woman, wants to use your half mold baby to implant the consciousness of her dead daughter into your half mold baby so that she can bring her daughter back to life. But you being a half mold man, and then like when she tries to infuse her daughter's consciousness into your baby, it's like she loses like half of her powers, because before that she was completely invincible and she ripped your heart out. But like I said, you're a mold man, so you beat her. But then once you beat her, your body is at its limits. You start turning into a crystal mold statue, and Chris Redfield is there, and he's like, "Come on, Ethan, we gotta go." And Chris Redfield's got the baby in one arm, and he's got Ethan propped up on his other arm. He's like, "Come on, Ethan, we gotta go. I got a bomb attached to the mold baby. It's gonna blow up." And Ethan's like, "No, Chris, you have to go. You have to go. Raise my daughter strong." So he grabs the detonator and pushes Chris away with his baby, and it's like, "Go!" And he starts wandering off, and Chris is like, damn it, Ethan!" And then he gets onto the helicopter, and the wife, who they find, who we thought was dead but isn't, she's like, "Where's Ethan?" And Chris is like, he's gone. And then they fly up into the helicopter, and there's the big explosion. And then it flash forwards to, like, I don't know, 15, 20 years later. Rose, the half mold baby, is all grown up, and she goes to her father's grave, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, I missed your birthday, Dad. Here's some flowers on your grave." And then like her handler shows up, some idiot in a suit and sunglasses, and he makes some dumb joke about her, and she's like, she's like, "Don't fuck with me, or I will show you things that I can do that even Chris doesn't know I can do." So apparently now, like, this Rose the half mold baby is like some super powered human, probably like Alice. She's blonde, so who knows? Her name isn't Alice, thank God. And then it ends. And that's it. That's Resident Evil 8. Eh.